Oh, oops, I just realised, my hair is lovely, isn't it? I didn't think to brush it. Look at it. It's lovely to see you here, those who have already started to tune in and get along to being here on the live stream tonight for Friday's Intuitive Chat with Leanne and Ros, but I know she's already sent me a message just to say that she's on the phone and won't be long. So how's that? Now, what I'll do is start saying some of the hellos and certainly spread out that love, press those buttons. Everyone knows how much I enjoy doing the button pressing. And I'm going to even start doing that now with saying g'day to Karina. I might just do this. Let's hope I've done it the right way this time. Yes. Good. So good evening, Karina. Lovely to see you here. You pop in the mornings as well, don't you? And Jasmine, hi, how are you? We've got Managash. Hi, how are you? I'm not sure whether you're on the private groups. No, you're actually in the B-lot, in the my time, so that's all right. You just don't have an avatar. I like looking at the avatars, like, you know, those little pictures that we have against our names. It's lovely just to see the different faces and connections that you put there, as far as whether it's a cat that you put there or whether it's something else, a dog or a scenery or something like that little avatar thing. I'm pointing it to it. I'm getting the direction right. So here we go. And Jasmine, yeah, it says, where are you? Yeah, just to see, I don't know, why did I choose that one? Because I've got this one here. I'll show you this one that I've been using as well, and I'll hide that one. So it's see you soon. It's just to try and attract people to actually being in the, you know, to come and watch the show. Just, you know, even if it's just a sticky beak. And I thought this one was probably a little more interesting than the other one for tonight. I don't know. What do you guys think? I do like to see some of those things. Okay, checking you out again. Just got to find the page, don't I? Now I have a funny feeling that I do have I'm going to just put this one up solo because there's certainly something that I'm wanting to deal with at the moment in the background. If you just hold on a sec, I am going to chase up something or someone that I've just seen, and I've just got to try and follow what page that's at. And no, I can't seem to. Brad, I'm going to be ignoring you. Anyone who's seeing him on the page that you're viewing from, you can block, ban, and do whatever you like to, because I think it's become too much of just a very rude action that he's putting out there, reflecting on his own energies there and what they're like. You ready, Leanne? I'll bring you up. And I shall probably go hide the welcome screen now. Good, now it's the both of us, but I'm going to hide and then come.
And come in on the other side.
Right,
beautiful. And I was just seeing if I could see that comment to get rid of it.
Yeah, Dee, he is, but no one comment underneath, because if you're underneath his as a comment, that can get banned as well. So just don't bother doing it. Totally ignore it. He's had what joy and acknowledgement he's getting out of it now, and that's it. I'm not going to be nasty at all. He can just piss off.
Not like me.
Now I couldn't find the page at the time I've got, because I'd rather spend time saying hello to everyone. And we have got down to Jasmine, as far as, oh, look at those cute little eyes. Oh, the emoji showed up, says where I am, and I was just explaining, you know, the two little emojis that are not emojis, they're Bitmojis. Did you
Yeah.
see them earlier?
No, I didn't.
Oh, look, I'll have to show you because I have fun with these. So there is the "Where are you" that I had as the first one.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And then I showed them that one, the "See you soon." And I
Yeah.
also showed them this one. Did you know we can't have five? We can't have five things on the screen.
No.
We have four. Or should I say four? Look.
Yeah. How is the hand? I haven't really had a chance to catch up with you lately.
Yeah. Well, it's now, as you can see, it's actually a splint thing rather than the little thingy hanging out. It's a bit long rather than the plaster, but I still can't use the thumb I can't use the hand for 6 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Which means I can't drive, which means, I've got
No.
it's interesting. It's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what it is. So
That's
yeah.
it.
And,
Beautiful. Well, at least it's on the mend.
yeah, it's getting there.
Not as fast as you would like it to.
Yeah, certain things about it are a little bit irritating, but that's okay. We get there. The 6 weeks will end. Am I have now, just to quickly ask anyone, have I got an echo happening there because I haven't got things in?
You sound all right, my end.
All right. Yep, so Dee's done some blocking there too, so that's good.
Somebody from my time must be because I can't see it on there either.
Right, that's good. Okay.
So,
I'll just go like that. So what I noticed here is good news. Hubby got the job offer, just needs to pass the medical. Yay. I had to put that one up.
Beautiful news, honey. That's amazing.
That is, it's wonderful.
Fine.
Yeah. So I'll get back to some of these hellos because I can see Terry's there. So there's Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
And here we've got Terry.
Hey, Terry.
And Kim, one of my regulars for the morning.
Kim.
That I do mine as well.
Gorgeous.
And I think I did put these up. Well, put the nice long comment there. It was fun. See that? Yes. Got the job. Just got to pass a medical.
Yeah.
And this is Kim asking, how did I go with the surgeon? Well, the repair itself, it's actually quite interesting seeing the back because I had stitches out too.
So it's a bit, I guess, it would have been over a week since you had the surgery.
Yes, it's on day 10 now. So I had the surgery itself on the Tuesday, week back. Yeah. And I was informed that probably the 10th to the 14th are the more ticklish times as far as the weakness of, the repairs and all that sort of stuff. So I've got to be very careful. And here I'm using it as a nice chin rest.
They've got to be handy for something, don't they?
Yeah, well, it is. And I can take that off I need to actually exercise the tendon, to do the practice like that. But on that stuff, so it's all good. Good evening, Nat. How are you? And this one's interesting. We've got Karina, but there's nothing there. So that obviously is an emoji or something that's on the page. They don't show up in our comment tracker thingy.
Up further, she says hi to Leanne too.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's
weird.
Now I know it is blank up at 35. So
here we are there. Yeah.
Hey, honey.
Yeah. Yes. The hi to Leanne too. Yeah. G'day, Kat.
Yeah.
We've got Kat here as well.
Hey, hun.
And you know that, can you see it from your side? Oh, Mum. Hi.
Mum's here. Hey, Mum.
Well, Mum, as I was about to ask you, you know how you had comments coming on automatically the other night? Have you seen that feature in B.Live previously, or was that just the first time when you noticed it because it was popping them up for you automatically?
It was the first time I'd noticed it because I'm just sitting back and the comments are coming up and I'm like, this is a bit weird. I hadn't had that happen to me before.
Yeah. Can you actually see them in the back end of where you're a guest?
Yeah.
On this, can you see that comment assistant off on
the
toggle on your end? No. Next time you do your lives, you'll need to have a quick look because
I did notice that was at the top in the toolbar and it was turned on, but I didn't realize that it brought it up like that.
Yeah, it does.
Because the week before it was turned on too, and that was the first time I seen it, but they weren't coming up automatically.
Yeah, I think it's still learning. I don't know, because it wasn't bringing up the intelligent stuff that should have been with mine. It hasn't been. So I've turned it off, so we're not going to see automatic, right? But I will turn off the crawler shortly. I just figured I'd go through some of these first. What sort of stuff have you been up to lately? Oh, there's Keza. Hi,
Hey,
Keza.
Oh, what have I been up to lately? Sorry, my daughter's decided she's going to print off her TAFE stuff while I'm live with the printer right behind me. Not clever
I'm
child.
just going to put the comments up even while we talk, rather than saying hello, for everybody that is here. Hopefully you're still present and watching. Hi, Kerry Ann.
Yeah.
Have this is my acknowledgement of the hello. Hello. Whilst they're up
just
on
do the thumbs up, you'll be right.
We'll keep talking. I can't do that one yet.
Oh, that's it.
So yeah. And we've got Julie here. So what have you been up to?
Yeah. I have been crazy busy the last 3-4 weeks with clients and getting organised, but I've also set up my online crystal group as well, where I'm putting crystals up for sale that I've got. My shelves are a bit too full with crystals. I don't know my cabinet.
Different way of putting it out there.
That's it. And I'm thinking, okay, I haven't got too many fairs coming up at the moment for the next couple of months that I know of, that I've agreed to at this stage. So I thought, well, what a beautiful way to do it. And my dad makes this amazing woodwork stuff that you've seen.
Oh, they're gorgeous,
and he's adding to it all the time. He's working on Ouija boards at the moment because we've been asked for so many of those. So so I just thought we'll do the Earthly and All Sorts group, a Facebook group, and put stuff up there. People can purchase it and we can post it out, or people can come here and pick it up. So that's been fun playing with the crystals in between readings and stuff.
And the other thing is, now these are coming into the questions, so it's only the hello ones I'll put up without saying anything. But it's interesting. I've only got the last two there. On your side, what's showing up as the last two comments?
Sandra Brown and Nikki Daniel Pennyment.
Yeah. Nikki
Daniel. So they're my last two.
And then Sandra Brown. Yeah, interesting, because there's nothing flowing through on the My Time. We do usually have a fairly big swathe of questions, sort of ish, right now. And I'm sort of wondering, I wonder why that is. Anyway, so with your crystals and the stock and your supply and that sort of stuff, how long did it take you to actually get to a point where you felt really confident with crystals and using them? It's just something that I'm sort of thinking, as far as the tools that we use, and if and I suppose part of that is because even with tarot cards, I still sort of look up the guidebook, but I don't use them at all anymore for other cards, which is weird. But well, what is it? And even with the crystals, I'd still have to look up what the meanings are for all of those.
I still do as well. Crystals aren't my strong point, okay? And I'll explain that, because for me, I kind of feel like I've got what I call a mixed bag of tools that I draw on. So for certain things, certain times, I will use certain things. Like I might go to the crystals, I might go to the oracle cards, or I might go to the drums sort of thing, and different things like that. With crystals, I'm not huge in using them all the time in my work. I love to have them around, and I love to go and buy them from my wholesalers and then on-sell them to...
when I was with you when we had the shop at Cameron Road. Yes.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's it, exactly. But
Mm,
I just love to go and purchase them with the intentions they're going to find a beautiful, loving home to go to and
mm,
help those that need it. But even like with my healings, there's times I would bring out the crystals, there's times it'll be the drum. It's whatever that person's body told me it needed at that time, sort of thing. So,
mm.
but in the way of what each crystal does, there's still times I've got to look them up to see what it is, because just in the tumblestones by themselves, I've got, last I counted, and it's probably gone up since then, I had 88 different types of
Oh,
tumblestones that I was selling, and I think I've probably added a few more to it since
wow.
then. I
Yeah,
know I've got a big box, I think, of about 12 kilos of tumbles coming
yeah.
very well. It's probably going to be here Monday or Tuesday. So,
Wow. Yeah.
but I just love the energy of them, sort of thing. My
Mm.
reading room cabinet is full of them at the moment.
So I would dare say, and whilst I'm seeing that scroller, oh, hang on, moving across that way, just as a reminder to those who are watching here on my time and the other places and spaces, I have got it going to my, naturally, I went to my 4 places that I normally do in. For the morning things, I didn't change it. So it's going to my Ros Boundy profile, my page, mytimetv.live, the card reading group, and my YouTube channel. Now, I have also managed to cross post it to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page and my Hypnosis Plus, I think. And one of the others, oh, I can't remember. Anyway, if you're on, if you are on any of those other pages that are cross-posted type ones, I don't get to see them in the comment stream. So you need to actually, like Leanne's page and the Hypnosis Plus page, you will need to put comments or questions in the either the Ros Bound, do the Ros Boundy search thing, and you'll find the page, or mytimetv.live. That's the safest one, as
Yeah.
the surest one, and the Ros Boundy page. So there are various places and spaces I've got it, but some are not connected into the back of the My Time, the B.live. Ah, I'm going to get tongue tied, aren't I?
It's the end of the week.
It is. It is the end of the week. It's a lot. It's been a very interesting couple of weeks because
Yeah.
I just felt that flat last Friday night, and I suppose probably because it was, holding the plaster and doing all sort, doing the stuff. I was just too tired.
And being in pain and stuff, our body copes with that differently,
It does.
sort of thing. But it must have been the day for it too, because when I messaged you and you said, "Oh, I'm too tired, I've cancelled," I'm just like, "Oh God, I feel that," sort of thing. I was feeling rather exhausted. I
Yeah.
think once I got off the computer, I actually went to bed. So
Mm.
if I remember correctly, I slept like 14 hours that night and
Oh,
morning.
I
So
couldn't sleep that long, but I certainly have been sleeping longer with the body
yeah,
needing its repairing. So,
yeah,
yeah. Now I have
definitely.
just seen there's Louise. I'll say hello to Louise and we'll answer some
Hey,
of the
honey.
questions a little later. So do
Yeah,
hang around to hear your answers, peoples.
maybe. Ross, just while you're there, maybe you
Mm.
could answer Kim's message under that one.
Yeah, I was just going
Yeah,
to. Yeah,
cool.
that was the one I was going to see. So do you do hypnosis, Leanne, or is that me?
That's you.
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
Roz is more the hypnosis. I am doing training that includes
mm,
hypnosis, but I'm not a qualified
yeah.
hypnosis at this stage.
Yeah. Hypnotherapy can be done over a phone. It probably isn't as effective if it was as if in the one-to-one, in
Yeah.
person. But I have found that doing a Zoom or some
Mm,
form of a video call for doing a hypnotherapy session does work quite well.
yeah.
Because you can see each other. It gives that better connection of what is the word to face to, seeing the triggers that might be there. So that's the way that I do prefer to, whether it's Zoom or whether it's a closed Be Live or anything like that. No, Be Live, yeah, Be Live would work because you see
Yeah.
each other. I'm just trying to think, because I use
Zoom would
Am.
be a really good.
I think Zoom is probably just the most
Yeah.
reliable in that respect
Yeah.
because you can record it and send it off as well.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
know
I
for myself that with the RTT training I'm doing,
Mm,
Maria uses Zoom a lot for her clients around the world.
yeah.
sort
Oh,
of
thanks
things.
for that, Terry. I'll put
Yeah.
that up. And you're still not smoking, are you, Terry?
Well done.
And thanks, Kim. You certainly follow up. Just do the direct message or whatever to me in Messenger, etc.
Yeah.
I have noticed a particular person popping up.
Yeah, I'm looking at my time, Ros, here in the background. That's not coming up on there, so it must be
One of
just
the others. Is it on
yeah.
yours? It's not on yours. It's on one of those Ros Boundy ones that are connected.
Okay. Let me go and have a look.
It's not my time, it's one of the others.
Yeah. So I'll check that out in the background, but I am listening and watching.
No, that's fine. So as far as I know that there are certain ways of doing cleansing of crystals and things like that. So considering that you've got so many and all the rest, what are, besides chucking them out? I mean, one of the most chucking them out is not a good term. One of the more recognised ways of cleansing crystals is to actually have them out in a full moon so that they're actually cleansing and clearing and, resetting basically to their energies. So I know one of the others that I used to do was just washing. And if they were a type of crystal that could have the salted water, you'd be able to do that and just let them dry naturally. Rinse, of course. But what other ways is there that you would use, because you've got so many, and I'm sure that you are doing some form of cleansing over them. So what's other ways that anyone that's got crystals can actually use to cleanse them and get them refreshed?
Yeah. So before I just sort of jump into the cleansing side of how I do it, I just want to remind people, any crystals that have got ITE on the end, as in it, like selenite, don't use water on them because they do break down and it can become quite toxic in that side of it.
Yeah.
But for me, I quite often, like when I'm unpacking the crystals and pricing them and stuff like that, I will quite often just hold them and cleanse the energy with my energy type of thing. But I also will quite often run sage around it, so the sage sticks, and just sort of fill up the cabinet with that side of it. The other good thing is when my cabinet sits in my room, it gets a lot of beautiful light, and that blind is open day and night. So if the moon is in the right spot, it does actually shine through. At times at night as well.
That's what I like with how Sarah said sage and doing the chimes, because I do sound therapy as well, and it really is as simple as putting the voice over them in a cleansing not intonation, toning. So you actually choose the tone.
The vibration.
Yeah, it is. And that has worked as well.
And you can also put it back into the earth. So I wouldn't suggest go and dig a hole in the garden and bury them for the night, because more than likely they won't be there when you get back in the morning. But even just having a bucket of earth dirt, so something that you've dug out of the ground, put the crystals in there, and that helps to cleanse them as well. They recharge from the ground at the same time. But I find sage is the best way.
Yeah,
it's quick and it's easy.
And here with what Nikki's said, as far as she saged one of hers for an hour and it was later broken in half. It's because it's actually completed. It's full of what it needed to take on, and it's completed its work of being that crystal holding the energy. It's done enough and past what it needs to be used for. What I had suggested to me after that type of thing happens is either to put them in the ocean or bury them back to earth.
Yeah. You can always look at it, you got double your value, you got two crystals, but I'm very much drawn when they're broken like that to sending them back to the earth in one way or the other. Yeah, in a pot plant. So you just put the crystals. Yeah, I wouldn't use potting mix. I would use soil that you dig up out of the ground, sort of thing. So
even if that's with the soil mixed in,
it sort of breaks down after a while, doesn't it? So
it does.
So
in a pot plant. Oh, I thought, well, we probably could need to get to some of those readings because there are a few more questions now. And just just in case my hand starts to really give me the shits and I want to go quick.
Can I answer Sandra Brown's question, Hannah, 2043, because she lost her beautiful mum just about a week ago?
Back to,
Yeah.
the funeral was
Honey,
today.
I am more drawn to Cheltenham with that. So I don't know if Mum preferred Cheltenham over Enfield. I just feel like the Rose Garden is much nicer. I haven't been to Cheltenham Cemetery. I have been to Enfield many, many years ago, but I just feel the roses are more pretty and vibrant at Cheltenham Cemetery. Sort of thing, because I don't know, I'm drawn to the beauty of the roses. So, but I really don't think she minds where you put her. Yeah. Whatever easiest for you.
And I think as you come near to whichever, take her ashes to one or the other, and I'm sure that you'll get the sense of which it is that she's wanting as well. It's almost like taking her for a garden walk.
Much easier because she was in her 90s. And I actually feel like there's already other family members in Cheltenham as well, honey. So I don't know if other loved ones passed before her have been buried in Cheltenham, but I'm feeling that there's already a connection with Cheltenham.
That's good. Thank you. Now, I'm just going to, I think Rashina is on the My Time. I can see it on the My Time page rather than our comments, because I still want to start where we are in the list of where the question started as well. So do you see Nikki and her hubby moving?
Yes. I actually get the number 7 around that. So whether it's 7 weeks, 7 months, I don't think it's 7 months, but or this the 7 is very strong around that. Okay, so I do very much feel it's coming up.
I've got my little pot of charms here. Because I find it a bit awkward to do the 3 screens, the 2 cameras that I've got and you. I just dip my hand into that, and the dolphins there. Are you moving near the ocean so that you can go and visit the dolphins? So I'm feeling, is that the direction you're wanting to be near? So
place to be.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's good. I see the dolphins occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
Where I am.
You're lucky.
It's good.
Spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where I chose too. So it all worked in. And he's asking, hi, do you see her partner and her going their separate ways?
I get no with that, honey. I get there's too much stubbornness in the relationship to go your own separate ways. I do feel that you're still going to continue that journey on. But I want to say set boundaries.
And these are actually, and here I've got the little emblem. It's like a globe, the world. So it almost feels like open yourself up to the possibilities of what's, even traveling when we get back to it as well. Just do things that are interesting as well. And in that respect, don't set your boundaries. Just let yourself be open to the other potentials. All right, but that's a different sort of boundaries, not.
Yeah. Can I actually ask, Viv, around you, honey, who is it that has the kidney pain all of a sudden? I've got this stabbing pain in my, my left kidney side of it. So I don't know if I'm with yourself or your partner, but I do feel like that just needs to be checked. All right. Not getting warning bells, and I'm not trained in medical, but I just get that needs to be checked.
Yeah, cool. Okay. And another easy, it's lovely to see these questions are becoming more detailed. So we've got people here who are really listening, which is great, and actually asking detailed questions. So I like that. So there's a guy that Kaz is talking to. Is he the one or a player?
It's got a good feeling to it. It's got a good feeling, honey. So go with the flow. Let it play out and see what happens. Trust your instincts.
I think in that respect, I don't think he's the one, but I get the sense and feeling that he's going to be a lovely one to play with.
My mind just went. I wasn't expecting that one, Ros.
It came out in a way that I'm not. Straight-faced.
You did very well. It's just my mind that went to the gutter. Have some fun. Let the inner child come out and play.
And it is that.
I love it.
Oh, dearie, dearie. Now, where are we? Up there to Jasmine. So she's got, do either of us get a good or bad feeling about tomorrow picking up her puppy from the airport?
I get excited feeling with that. So to me,
lovely.
I feel that's a good feeling.
And I'm not sure what's this one. I'm going to count. I'm going to have to
New
count.
beginnings.
I have to actually hold that up. Is that showing my camera, or have I?
No, your camera's much higher, honey.
Oh, shit.
That's better.
Here's me. I had it right. I'm holding it in the grey spot that was there, level with the screen, not the camera.
I'm thinking she hasn't come high enough.
No, I didn't. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's the 5-point star. So it's almost like the pentagram. So it really does feel like your lucky. It's like the lucky stars, isn't it? And all the things that are possible, like with the pentagram and all that means in its Wiccan, in all the type of magic that's going to happen is what I'm feeling from that. So it does feel that exciting, doesn't it? Oops.
It does.
Sorry, I just had my Velcro stick to my top. Right, let's now. Gina would like a reading, but because any that aren't actually being more specific, we're just going to pull a card, which I so happen to have them right next to me, but I can't shuffle.
And I've got one jumping out.
Ooh, a chest and a crown. Wow.
Yeah. So the chest, I like these two together, actually. Chest is very much about abundance and a reminder that abundance comes in all forms. So just be open to receiving that.
Yes, and draw on that inner power, the crown as in queenship, kingship, whatever form you want to give in meaning to a crown, but it is the change of luck coming your way. So reap the rewards. Bring that inner power to its full fruition, okay? So thank you, Gina. And let me go. Oh, there was Rashina's comment. I knew I'd seen it. So now we've got Karina. Have you got one you've seen?
Oh, no, I just seen Viv replied her partner's been having tests done on his liver. That's close to the kidney?
Oh, yeah. No, not on the left side. The liver is, hang on. Which way are you doing that? No, the liver is on the right side, this side.
Okay.
So it would be probably the kidney, or it could be spleen, but spleen is up under the left at the front.
Yeah, I kind of thought this was up under the bottom couple of ribs, the stabbing pain.
Yeah. Okay. Karina, is she going the right way with her current study? What is Karina studying?
I got yes, but I also get you need to stay focused. So to me, it's a feeling there is distractions around you.
I'm getting that up there. I felt like I needed to do the charm for you, Karina. So what have you got? And let's see if the
So the card is actions have consequences. So beware of the energy that you are putting out there at the moment.
And being tennis, is there competitiveness in what you're doing, or is it that you're playing around too much? You know, instead of the studies is what I'm thinking.
Distractions.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have that balance of the rest in between as well, but make sure that you are actually doing that right.
My rest has been happening for a couple of months now, and I keep thinking every day, tonight I will sit and study.
Funny thing, like we must all be picking up on different areas of study, because I did sign up to do a iPhone camera coursey thing that Shaz suggested. So I've just been working.
Sounds interesting.
A bit today. Yeah, because I want to do some more things with photos and stuff. Rashina's wondering if her daughter will have the surgery for her eyes, or will the medication work? Now, do remember that we're not medical professionals, and any medical type questions really is just the tapping into spirit and what we get as an overall. It certainly isn't any medical advice or otherwise. So take it in that vein, please, and tap into what you can do for your own homework and research and advice from the correct medical professionals. Yeah.
when you ask about surgery, I'm not getting a yes or a no with surgery, but I am drawn to trying the medication
Mm.
first. Obviously,
Yeah.
surgery is going to be quite invasive for
I
her
was
being
I
young.
was getting a no for the surgery myself,
Mm.
but you need to actually take in on board
Yep,
what advice you're getting
that's
and
it. And if you're not 100% about it, get a second advice.
mm, mm.
Aye.
Oh, Sarah, a feeling for you. Oh, the anniversary of any
Mm.
passing's difficult. Is there any messages from then? I'll keep leaving these mediumship ones to you. You know that.
It's all good. Reading it, I just got this absolutely loving it, beautiful smile sort of thing. So to me, I do get the feeling that you would get that beautiful smile, that cheeky smile, and you could feel her energy in the room. So please know she is still very much around with that. I actually feel she plays in your hair, honey.
Did she like shells? I'm feeling the bit. Actually, I'm almost feeling that there is some beauty of that. I'm seeing that Diana, Goddess Diana vision coming out of that shell when I see that
Yeah.
one. So I'm feeling the beauty from her heart as she.
Yeah,
Was she a beautiful woman in her youth?
I
It's,
feel she was.
yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing, Ros, is when you held that up and being the small shell, I was very much drawn to little brooches, little dainty brooches too.
A real
That probably
lady.
her era.
Well, that there, yes.
Yeah.
Being 98, probably, yeah, 20, yes, 20s, 30s, around that era in her youth.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, Bev, will we get away from where we live now soon, please? Is that meaning you want to?
I get yes, but not soon enough for you.
I'm sensing some frustrating from some frustration in
Mm,
that. So I feel it will happen, but it's just having a bit more patience, I feel too.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Now,
Love it.
Dee is also asking, what's this thing about moving? There's a few questions about moving.
People are getting restless.
Now, I
Um,
know I do remember part of what Dee's story is her hubby and her daughter and hubby are still back where they were, isn't it?
her daughter lives back where they were, and Dee and her husband bought a house in Gladstone with the
That's
intent
what I thought,
that
yes.
they'll both live there, but
Yeah.
he
So,
travels
so
with
she
work.
walked Gladstone as well, yes.
I get in time, yes. It's not going to happen as quickly as you would like it to.
Yeah, yeah. I was getting a yes too for that one. Just not fast. It's almost similar, that patience. I think, especially at the moment, there's needing to be patience with movements and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Now, Bianca's highlighted any messages for you. So
Honey,
that's
whose
a hard one.
birthday? I get look at the birthday, the celebration. So to me, it's a feeling there's just been a birthday or about to be in that way. Okay. And I've got the mountain. So very much about the hard work being behind you. Keep your focus on what you're working towards and bring that balance in.
And with a bow and arrow, there's always a target, which is down the bottom. I just read that. You're right where you need to be. Your direction is clear. You're on target. So it is, keeping the steady feet, keeping faith in yourself that what you're doing is true to your aim and ability with your arrow. Put that work in to get it where it needs to be. Yeah, which is the target,
This is
of course.
and this is a perfect time to be doing that with the way the energy is.
Mm. Now, Takesha is saying hello, and then
Hey,
she's
honey.
just lost her mother-in-law. Is she okay? Yeah.
Oh, my heart goes out to you, honey. Sending you lots of love. And I get, yes,
Mm.
very much at peace. And I feel she passed peacefully.
Mm.
So she was tired.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of living, isn't it? Even in good health, we become tired. And because I'm older than you, Leanne, I feel
Honey.
tired a lot more too sometimes. I thought, yeah.
I don't know. The things I put my body through the last 3-4 weeks, I'm feeling rather old
Oh
and
God, I don't know how
tired.
I really don't know how you did that full week at
Uh,
K- K-
Castle Plaza.
Plaza. Yes,
Castle Plaza.
I knew
Believe
where
me,
it
my
was.
body's not bouncing back the way it used to.
Yeah, mine don't bounce at all. There you go.
Maybe that's my problem. I've stopped bouncing. I'm just going
Yo-yo,
plonk.
yo-yo, yo-yo.
That's it.
And here we've got Renee saying g'day. Well, saying hi, ladies. I'll just say g'day. And do you think anything changing with finances this year? Let's see if you actually get the treasure chest card from my pool. Let's just see what. Oh no,
the moon, new beginnings.
Moon. So it's bringing the energy out into new beginnings, but it's bringing the energy into the full light because new moon leads to the full moon.
That's it. And it's very much about trusting in the process that everything will work out. Okay. And the other thing I want to add to that is also be careful of the energy that we put out there, because when we put our focus into the negative of the lack of all the bills coming in and all that stuff, we actually keep manifesting that. And I'm a big believer at the moment in just taking a nice deep breath and giving gratitude. The more you can sit in that gratitude and that more positive light, the finances, the abundance, all that stuff will flow in the way that it needs to. Sort of thing. Ask your guides, your team, to bring that stuff in. You know, money is energy. Energy flows to us and through us. So
it does. We do need to keep those channels open, which is having that awareness and intention to do that, isn't it?
That's it. And funny thing is, I said to somebody the other day, I think my husband has thought I'm nuts in the past, because when I have a client book in and pay, I get a notification via email and it comes through to my phone. I look at it and I always say thank you. And when I get into that habit of just automatically thanking and giving that gratitude, they just seem to come. And the day I get myself out of whack of doing that because I'm too busy or distracted, they seem to slow down. So it might be just coincidence. I don't know, but I think there's something in it.
Oh, no, I think there is certainly a lot to do with positive intention to manifest as well. So, and it just does. So, yeah, because you're not the only one that sort of thing happens to. Not me so much, but Shaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, I need to pay for that. And clients come in because the intention is to get the money flow.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it does happen.
That's it.
So with that, Sandra's actually responded with as in responded. So her mum did say Cheltenham, but your sister said take him to Enfield because that's Dad's Enfield. Go with the flow. Mum will tell you.
Yeah, I'm still drawn to Cheltenham.
Yeah.
I just feel like the roses are prettier at Cheltenham. So maybe go and check out the gardens. See which one feels more loving, more peaceful.
Yeah.
Take your sister with you so she can see it too.
And she might feel the answers too. You just got to be listening with that inner knowing when it comes. Did we answer one for Louisa already or not?
No, I don't think we have.
There's another one regarding moving. I'm finding this intriguing.
I'm actually feeling staying at the moment, honey. I don't think it's quite the right time to move.
Yeah, I felt the same as well. I thought, no, leave it as is for now. Keza, always fun night with us. Oh, thank you.
That's good.
Now, Jasmine, I know now there's a comment here. So the protesters are in the city. She's a bit nervous about driving there. So what did she have that she was about driving or something?
I would say she's looking at Melbourne or Sydney with the everyday protesters with the marches and stuff like that.
Yeah, click, yes.
Yeah. Is there another way, honey, that you can go to try and avoid most of that? I don't blame you. I'd be a bit nervous sitting in my car with them walking around me.
I would too. And I like that comment. Ros, you crack me up. I don't try to be humorous. It just happens.
Yeah, I was just going to say, she doesn't try hard. Believe me, it just happens. I love it. It's natural. It's meant to be.
Did I have too straight a face or something? I can't remember. And Viv is just mentioning too, having a lot of pain in the back on the right side. So, whichever way you're pointing, it just self-nurture care, that type of thing. So,
I actually feel she's carrying it in her shoulder too, so I don't know if it's all connected. But when Ros was reading that, I got the sharp pain there. Hey, Emily, how are you? You can have a card.
Yeah, all parts of the body are interconnected. And that's what the fascia tissue does. It gives that connection to all areas.
My turtle's upside down.
Oh, he's just on his
So I've got the turtle honey that's come in for you. So embrace this energy at the moment, the persistence and the perception of the energy that is there. So slow and steady on your path, and you will find things will fall into place. Okay.
And a lot of that's going to be to do with your spiritual awakening as well. So your higher vibrations will rise within, and your spiritual path is calling you. And since this is the one that you've got as your tat on your wrist, how's that gone?
Yeah, good. I've got to get the angle right. I can turn myself upside down, inside out.
And I'd love to give a nice little plug to the tattooist. His name and where people can find him. And
yes, so Pavlo is in Mount Barker, and he is called, his business card is right in front of me, Tattoos with Intention. So very talented man, that one. And so very intuitive one as well.
I'll just write that there quickly. It's not the link or anything, but search for that.
I
have.
I don't think he's actually on Facebook, so you will have to search the web. Yeah, the web.
Do a song
or contact me and I can give you his phone number.
That's good too. Yeah, because you've got his card there. And Lorienta. That's a nice name.
It is. It's lovely. Honey, were you named after somebody? Because I actually feel like I've got an older female energy around you that has the namesake continued on with that. So whether it's a first or middle name, I just get the namesake. So footsteps, just be aware of your actions at the moment. They do have consequences. Look at the imprint that you're leaving behind and just make sure it's clear in the way that you want to leave that imprint, the effects.
And part two of that is you are a tower of strength. Push forward, use the wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. But what I'm actually feeling is being that tower of strength for those around you as well. It's like, not being able to move the mountain. Right? It's that type of a feeling with it, so that you're being that stabling aspect for some others around you as well. Not for their benefit as such, but there is that witness to the strength that gives them theirs. Okay? Yeah. Did that sound right?
It did to me anyway, in my tired brain.
I don't think how it sounds. It's just the words spewing out, sort of.
Is that direct channel?
It can be. Yeah, well, yes. I mean, we can talk about that one on another night.
Yeah, that's it. So,
it's hard for Bianca.
I think we did one for Bianca, haven't we?
We have. Okay, we have then. That's probably right. I'm just going down the list now. And now I've lost it. Oh, that's all right.
Bianca is actually, it's a different Bianca. There's two Biancas there.
See, I look at the little pictures. Oh, there is. Yeah.
Is it?
Bianca, Lorraine.
Oh, no, Lion. McLion. Okay, because I've just seen there's another question. There's several questions from her by the look of it.
Oh, no, same one.
She just says at 21:12, any messages from my son? I lost him back in May. He was 14 and I have been struggling a lot lately. Honey, I actually feel like the focus needs to be on your grief at the moment, because I feel like you're trying to hold it together for everybody else. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and try to relax your mind, because my feeling is you will feel his energy with you at that time, okay? He is very much around you, and it's beautiful, loving energy too. Okay, so sending you a big hug as well.
Yeah, I couldn't find where the 2120 is without going off the screen. Oh,
yeah, no, that's all right. I think she's got a photo of her son on a
that's there
thing as well.
Do that, yeah.
So
gotcha.
Beautiful.
So, I noticed this one, Paula Donaghy, purely because I've got a son-in-law who's Irish, plus Irish heritage, so I noticed that. I do, I wouldn't say frequently, but I have had the little leprechaun sitting on my shoulder, and I told him to bugger off one day because he was pestering me. So,
Yeah, I love it. I love the way they get our attention.
oh, they do, don't they? And there's Taylor from, it doesn't say where, just says
Hey,
yes,
Taylor.
please. Didn't I say no? Hello, known as yes, please. Does that mean a reading? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think so. I
Okay.
just pulled a card and I got the breath card. So, honey, it's time to take a deep breath. Release what no longer serves a purpose. Okay.
Who was that? Oh, Taylor. Hang on. I'll just
Taylor.
put it up there so I know where I'm going back to if I lose it. Messages and protection surround you. So break free from the negative cycle and release the unwanted attachments. It's almost like it's that thing for a cord cutting as well, as far as if you get into doing ceremony of any type too, and not physical cords, but they can be used as the metaphor. You know what I mean, don't you, Leanne?
Actually.
Hopefully, Taylor, you do too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Karina's studying Cert 3 in education support.
Oh, beautiful. Well done, hun. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. And Paula Donaghy, who I've just mentioned, is from Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
Guidance if we can. So
I'm not actually drawn to pulling you a card for this one, honey. I'm actually more drawn to anxiety for yourself. So would I be right in saying you find yourself getting anxiety? Look at your own intuition, okay? And something I am seeing in a lot of people lately that are quite intuitive and awakening to their intuition, because it does feel like it's a real awakening going on and going to continue for a little while yet, is that a lot of people are getting the anxiety and it is coming more to the, I love that, to the forefront. So I'm finding myself saying to people, take note what's going on when that anxiety kicks in. What is the trigger? And trust what you feel, think, see, hear, because that's the way Spirit will communicate with you.
And there, have a look at that card confirmation. Ask the questions, but open your heart and receive the signs from above. It is trusting what you see, hear, and feel from that spiritual connection. I love that card because it's so bright and busy.
The reflection.
Colourful. Lovely. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you for asking, Paula. Now, Robin, Breeze, and Sandra are exchanging their trees.
I love it.
I like this one.
Now, if I could be right, I reckon Robin is related to Sandra. I could be wrong on that, but I get the feeling there's a connection.
Yeah. And Sarah's just acknowledging, yes, she had many pieces of jewellery as well that married Santa and the rest. So that's wonderful, isn't it?
And I noticed also back, Sarah also commented that her son, while doing meditation, has had the touching of the hair from Spirit.
Oh, yeah, I did see that there.
Yeah.
That's there.
Love it.
Yeah, that's not a while back. That's further down the list. Yeah,
you're above my page.
Getting them the other way around somehow.
No, I think I just might have scrolled back past it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. And Sue's mentioning hi.
Wow.
It's been 9 weeks since Mum's passing. Are there any messages as last 2 weeks been difficult for her?
Yeah. Okay, honey. I actually feel a lot of sadness around you, and I do feel that you're carrying the sadness of others as well. You're very good at trying to hold everything together for everybody else, and I really think it's time for you to nurture yourself at the moment, okay? I've got Mum with her hand on her heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself. But I also feel that she is very much at peace, and she passed without the pain, okay? I feel she's already putting signs in front of you, okay? So take note of the things that come up. What's grabbing your attention? I want to say even the smells at times that remind you of your mum. But I do get that your mind quite often goes to the thought of mum, or mum would do this in this situation or say this type of thing. Please know that is very much her soul with you at that time, okay? Like I said, lots of love and pride coming through in that way. All right. So I don't know if we've lost Ros, but I seem to be here both.
No, you haven't. Hang on a sec. I had to do something.
You were sneaking out for a cheeky one.
I was just going to try and see where that was, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
while you were talking, but I wasn't fast enough. That's all right. Hang on. Where's this? I had you on solo. So it's all those buttons that you've got to try and remember to push in the right order, and I've
They
forgotten.
get confusing if you ask me.
I've been using this now. How long have we been using the B dot
Oh, it's got to be what, 4 years, 3, 4 years?
as it's grown? Yeah, we should know by
Yeah.
now. But no, it is something that still surprises me. Now, I think we did one for Bev, didn't we? As in that next one that
No,
was
I don't think we
ladies. We just
have.
yeah,
Oh,
we
we just
had.
don't feel safe.
We just
The house
told
moving.
you,
Yeah.
so we had.
Trust that, honey. There's a reason why you don't feel safe.
Yeah. And there are, look, Dee's, I won't put the comment up. Bianca, we have done that one. And Renee has actually responded, thank you. Definitely trying to stay positive and feel abundant. Just getting a nice challenge with lockdown and being out of work. Oh,
Yeah.
that's certainly challenging, isn't it? So,
Yeah, certainly.
yeah,
But
it is.
do you know what? I sort of look at lockdown and it's hard, I guess, in a sense for me to say this because we here in South Australia haven't been through a great deal of it like Victoria and New South Wales has. But look at how you can turn it into something positive. Like for me, the very first lockdown last year, this is pretty much how these happened so quickly, sort of thing. So, you know, I got to spend time on the computer, on the phone with my partner Deb in the cards and work on that stuff. So look at how you can take something so negative and move it into more of a positive thing that can work in your favour. One way or another, there's a way around it.
Yeah, interesting. You just had a funny glitch with the sound on my end. I don't know whether that reflected through to the show. It doesn't matter because we keep going anyway.
Exactly.
It is finding the silver lining in every cloud because
Yeah.
I believe there's always positives out of any event, regardless. I don't see it as good and bad. I just see it as,
Yeah.
see, feel, be it, as an
Yeah.
experience to live and living life so fully. I mean, how can you not live it fully if you're not experiencing such a variety of things? There are times where it feels like fucking shit.
Yeah,
And other
exactly.
times it feels like just bliss and things that flow in. And that's
But
what we need to be concentrating on. It is
that's it.
bringing that in, calling it in, even if we need to.
Yeah. Ask the
Yeah,
questions, ask
yeah,
your team, so to speak. And, you know, I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason. So, what
yeah.
is the lesson in that coming up at the moment? Sometimes it's pushing you, like I know when my husband lost his work, his job in the first lockdown we had, and he was unemployed for 12 months. It's pushed him in a whole different area where he's able to shine and do things that's more him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And it does bring out alternatives that you don't think of to start with. You start to think outside the box. Isn't that an
that's it.
adventure? And that's something
Exactly.
too that Jasmine might find she's got to get the puppy and finding a way around it. That's, to feeling safer. It might be a few extra Ks, but you might be seeing a lot more of the different streets and stuff that you've never seen before to do that. And who knows
Exactly.
what will happen in that adventure. I used to, in the old days, where it was only street directories by
Okay.
paper, a book in the back pocket of your car that you'd pull over and find where you were going every so often. It was, getting lost for me. The first once or twice I used to panic about it because I didn't like that feeling. But then I just changed my mindset around that and thought, wow, what an adventure. I've never seen these houses before. And gee, that's pretty nice. And it just took you through a different way of seeing and being that made it something adventurous and just,
Yeah.
discovering new things and almost like a child exploring. I loved it.
That's
Um,
it. I'm all for it.
yeah. And this is Kim responding to, the polo with your tattooist. What's
Yep.
his name? Pablo?
Pablo.
It was a great chat that night. I did have to watch it replay,
Yes.
but it was so informative. If
Yeah.
ever I chose to get a tattoo, which I don't know,
Can I come and watch?
It's enough to get this sort of, go under a general anaesthetic so often with what I had. Deliberately piercing my skin with pins and ink. Oh, I don't know.
It's like a slight scratch. It doesn't hurt.
I know. Oh, look, each of my kids have had a tattoo. I thought, God, if they can, I probably should. I haven't thought about it yet. But,
start with something small.
I'd only ever get one, but he would be the one in how his spirituality and connection activates what he does. I sort of think, if I decided to, it certainly would be Pablo.
I'm laughing at Sarah's comment on the back. Take the pull bit out of it, honey, and you're right on.
Take the what?
The pull bit out of it. It sounds like a sexy pull cleaner. Sarah at 2131.
Have flows. Yep. And go and do it, Ros. I still got to figure that one out.
Ros, I'll come with you and we can do it live while you're doing it. Just depends where you want it.
Actually, that'd be damn interesting.
So, and the thing is with him, because he's so intuitive and tuned, just the conversation we were having, it didn't seem like it took long, and you don't focus on what's going on, not until he hits a nerve and your finger moves, but...
Yeah, here's Sandra saying, never say never. Like, I got my first tattoo at the age of 66. Wow.
Yeah, go, girl.
There you go. Ros and our tattoo.
Yeah.
Our could feature as part of it because dolphins are also I wouldn't say a totem, but dolphins are very much a feature in my life as well. Interesting. Interesting. So where did we get up to? I know Nat was asking for a card.
I'm still thinking about the pool cleaner.
Yeah, you saw the pool cleaner. You saw the other thing that was like, what was that playing? I must be just too old for this. My mind is not.
No, you just need some of those tablets that I'm on.
Oh, hang on. I've got to get my card too.
Oh, my God, Nat. Sorry, honey. I've lost it. All right. So, Han, the emotions card is coming up for you. So, acknowledge. I can't read backwards now. I've got tears in my eyes of laughter. Acknowledge your feelings by being present in the moment. So, it is very much about staying focused, being in the now, and everything else will settle down. And I can't pick up the card I lost.
And hope it is faith. It will happen. So, you know what faith is? Now I can't remember the saying for it. That's stupid, isn't it? Bring up something and I can't remember it.
I totally missed what you said because Sandra's comment said I said only 1, 2, now 8. I love it. I knew I liked you for a reason, Sandra.
Yeah. Have faith, Nat. It will happen. That's what hope is. And then I went off on faith. What is it?
Faith.
I can't remember. Oh, no, look, it's just trusting. It comes down to hope. Hope really is just trust in action.
Like Sarah's comment.
And I've got to find, where's that?
Right at the bottom, 2134.
Often yin yang with an owl in the centre.
I must get back in contact with him because he was going to come on and do another show with me where people actually share what their tattoos are and he breaks down the meaning of them. So, Sarah, I'd love him to break down that meaning.
So I'm gathering from this that Sandra's put there. I said only 1, 2, now 8. I see what you mean, but you need the comma in it. This is from the grammatical factor and doing proofreading. You need the comma after.
I knew what she meant. That's my type of writing.
Now, you've got a lot of numbers there.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie.
I love it.
Someone was actually asking, and I'm just going to go back to it purely because, there's someone that's spamming.
I blocked that one.
It was the danger travel. No, not with that one. Someone was asking about dangerous neighbour or something. Did you see that one?
Was that the one earlier about moving? Should they move and they felt unsafe in that area?
Traveling with mum and my kids and dog to see the trip going well for us, 8-hour drive. No, it's not Tasha's either. I don't know. Oh, look, there's so many who've lost special people.
Takesha, I did mention you because you put that you've just lost your mother-in-law, and I did answer for that. So yes, honey, it was for you.
Do you know? I can't find it, so it doesn't matter, does it? It's just what we know from how we do these shows is sometimes things get missed out.
That's it.
Rolled over or lost off the page.
That's it. Exactly. They move through really quickly sometimes. Yeah. Lorenita, sorry, honey, I know I pronounced that wrong, says, thank you for the reading, ladies. I am named after my aunt who passed.
Lorenita.
I love that.
I
so
see that
beautiful. So that's her energy with you, honey.
Yeah. And I did see that big one that was Tasha's, but it was lots of words to read out.
The drive back to Roxby with the mum, her children, and her dog. I do see it going well, honey.
An 8-hour drive,
Lots of breaks, lots of stretching the legs.
And just think of it as fun.
Yeah, road trip, sing-alongs.
I suppose, neither do I.
If you like Ros and I, we talk all the way and we're there before we know it.
Yeah, and it is too. Now, what we'll do, though, is draw one more card each, just for those that may think they've missed out, and it's just going to be a general for those that missed out, basically, that I did miss out. I didn't see that. Oh, hang on. And, of course, Leanne, did you drop it?
I'm just going to go down.
Can I take the dirty out of that?
Yeah. I'm still reading Sarah's comments. The crown
hasn't faded that much.
So very much stand in your own power, draw on that inner strength this week. Change is coming, so open yourself up to allow that energy to come through and stand, like I said, stand in your power. Yeah. I've got tears of laughter.
And the lock and key, it is the key, can unlock or lock it up. So release your fears, unlock your inner power and strength, not handcuffed. It's the lock and key. So release what you need to release. It's not serving you, so let it go. So that's what we've brought forward for you for our evening tonight.
I'm going to send Pablo a message later and say, was your ears burning tonight?
And it is lovely to be here as we're getting the thank yous for the wonderful night, and Tash, and that's where I saw it, Bev. It must have been right down the bottom when we were doing it before. So I knew I saw something about a dangerous neighbour. Is he dangerous?
I'm not getting a yes or no. I want to sit on the fence for that one for a little bit, honey. But at the same time, see a shield around your property from edge to edge type of thing. Mm-hmm. And that way you're reflecting his energy out and keeping that safe. All right? Big dome over your property.
Yeah. It's like putting the crystal dome over the property. Some of those sci-fi movies are excellent at that.
Exactly.
Okay, I had a hair off. Got the hair out of my mouth. So it's the first time that Tash has been with us. And funny. Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, please you can join us, honey. Join in for every Friday night because it's much the same laugh.
Yeah, and I expect that there will be every Friday night coming up, not the missing out because I'm too tired, because I really love doing this. I love having Leanne be my almost permanent guest. It is fun. Love it. And we are going to be planning at some point soon. We haven't done it yet, but we will be doing more of the regional areas with our weekends of readings.
Yeah.
And whatever else might fit into those. We just don't know what we're planning yet.
Yeah. Maybe we could ask people if they are interested in us coming. Obviously, we've got to stay within South Australia at the moment. But drop us an inbox to Rosariah and let us know where you think we should come. Like if it's an area near you that you think people will be open to it. But I'm seriously thinking, Ros, we've got to get back to Mount Gambier before Christmas. So
And I'm just flipping through some of these comments rather than reading them all out. And good idea there, Bev. Good one to finish on. Saging. Oh,
Yep.
that
Perfect.
sounded a bit rough. But
That's it.
yes.
And
Turn the
to
sage a bit.
Keisha Pollard, I'm pretty sure we did your question, honey. You might need to catch the replay.
Yeah. And these are always available as replays. There you go. Another one
Yep.
wanting us to visit.
Vivis and Wala, we were there, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yep.
When was that?
I'm actually wanting to organise an expo over there, honey. So keep your eye out. We might do a weekend expo.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. So it's all exciting. Whatever is will be.
That's
and I
it.
can't do that anymore. That's why I brought this one up. There you go, because I can't do that.
Namaste. I like that.
It's very hard.
I'll do it for the both of us.
Yes, well, thank you. So thank you, each and every one of you, for being here and part of the show. Thank you, Leanne. And until next week, Friday, I don't see any issues. I don't think there's anything else in the diary, and etc. etc. So have a wonderful week, everyone. And I'm certainly on every morning at 8 o'clock ish. I put the ish in there because sometimes it's a bit slower. Life happens. And have a wonderful time until whenever it is next we meet. But continue to be the best that you can be, because it's all you can be, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep connected. Namaste.
Sorry?
Keep
Stay
connected.
connected.
And I'm thinking, that's tapping in. I can only do that instead of that. See you all.
Bye. I love it.
Bye for now.
Bye.